Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Your Trip is Short podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Eric Lucier, episode number 68, recorded February 21st, 2022. We're in the middle of 9 palindromic dates, and I was well aware of tomorrow. It's Tuesday, 2/22/2022, but as someone pointed out yesterday in my Twitter feed, shout out Michael Weiss, 9 straight days of palindromic days here, starting on the 20th and running through to the 29th. The same forwards and backwards. Very neat. When was the last time that happened? It's been a little while, perhaps. So I thought that was kind of cool. So we'll call today's episode Backwards and Forwards. And I thought it was pretty pertinent as well because I'm starting to read, and I'm trying to recall if I've read this before, and don't laugh at me, but Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's been on my radar for years. I think I picked it up before. Finally picked up an old edition at the Restore a couple of weeks ago. It's literally already falling apart on me, but really enjoying it so far. And it's incredible what these old prophets, if you will, write about almost 100 years ago that are still pertinent today. And I'm trying to now re-enter a lot of those wise words into my life, for after having really just I can't call it ho-hum, but living my life up until 2020, I was really living it in a very forwards looking mentality all throughout the year, losing all of that weight due to keto, really feeding my brain with positive books and audio books and podcasts, and really reinventing myself and looking forward. And started off really 2021 pretty strong doing that as well. But then as my rheumatoid arthritis, which I now know, set in, I was starting to go backwards. And it was a real deflating move, if you will, after moving so positively forward for that year plus, to really start moving backwards. And it was really a lot of a push and pull in my life that I didn't want. But now that I had that and lived through it and had my diagnosis and I've been medicated and I just feel so much better, it's great to look forward again. And after having just an outstanding weekend, eldest daughter flew into town from Long Beach, California. She'll be with us for 8-9 days. Just having a really great weekend with the family, relaxing. Weather wasn't great, as it typically is not here in February outside of Burlington, Vermont. But what can you do about that? Got out a little bit. Even just grocery shopping and being out and about was uplifting and encouraging. And of course, as the COVID words and Omicron have started to slip from our foresight a little bit due to the dropping of numbers, things are maybe slowly getting back to a little bit of a norm. I really think we're just learning to live with what COVID is, and it's still nothing to ignore by any means. We're still wearing our masks everywhere we go. And I've learned, as I think I've already mentioned, that I'll be perhaps living with that a little bit longer, or full time perhaps, because of my immunocompromised body with the rheumatoid arthritis. But so be it. Perhaps it's keeping me more healthy. Colds, flus won't be as common as they used to be. And, anyhow, so be it. So I'm going to start this Monday morning, this week off, with just a positive message, some positive words, some good music to follow, and think about backwards and forwards. And I really was just reading a section in Think and Grow Rich. I've been using the Fit and Mind app on iTunes, Apple, for the last just week now, and the couple of the resounding thoughts that have echoed through, and it's about more of the forethought and positive forethought, and getting rid of the negative back thoughts that we have had. And you need to really place positive mindset into your mind first before you can go about your day. So put something in front of you, whether it's on your mirror, on your nightstand, or just, preferably something in writing, which I need to actually come forward and do, to look at numerous times a day and focus your energy on that rather than some of the blah of 2020, 2021, perhaps even years past, to help with that positive mindset, because we can either live backwards or we can live forwards. And I am choosing to live forwards even with my diagnosis here going forward. And I hope you join me with that as well. Maybe perhaps some more positive thoughts in all of our lives, getting rid of some of the blah that we've had, especially with the previous administration in the White House, and go forward with some more positive thoughts as we go into 2022 and beyond. So really that's it. A quick little 5-minute message before 10 songs that you get to enjoy next. It's February 21st, 2022. It's this palindromic week. We can either think backwards or we can think forwards. Please join me in forwards. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the positive messages. Appreciate the shouts out. Your trip is short. It's the name of the podcast. Trip Short Radio on Twitter. Your Trip is Short Radio on all the other socials. And you can also find me on the social medias at Eric D. Lussier, ERICD. Lussier, trying to also put these out is just my introduction message on Instagram and YouTube as well, so they're a little bit more easily available. Anchor for the primary message, Spotify Premium for this podcast where you get to enjoy the following 10 songs. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy your day. I hope it is truly wonderful and you get to spend it, as you would like. How's that? Again, I'm your host, Eric Lussier. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the music. Your trip is short.